Hey, welcome back to the Racing Trend. I'm your host Daniel, and today we are diving into the first 2025 Formula One Australian Grand Prix review. Let's go. So let's start off with the fact that it was a bit of chaos, really, the race, wasn't it? I mean, we had a bit of everything, really, which we like. I mean, this is what the Australian Grand Prix. Remember the first race that we always remember to have. You know, I remember 2010 where it rained. I remember plenty of other Australian Grand Prix where always something happened, and yeah, it was just chaos, to be honest. So yeah, let's start off with our race winner, which was, Lando Norris. He did a brilliant job, I thought. Just kept on the road for most of the race, but qualified first, and just looked pretty much unbeatable, to be honest. For most of the weekend, I thought. I mean, the McLaren just looks quick, really. It looks quick. And I think it will be really hard to beat. I just thought Lando did a brilliant job. Of course, he made that mistake when he went wide, but in the end, didn't cost him the win. So I think maybe he got away with it slightly. But other than that, I think he did a stellar job, and I'm sure there'll be a few more wins to come this season. Next, let's go to Verstappen. I mean, he just did the Max Verstappen drive, really. To be honest, I thought everyone, when they saw rain, I think we thought, Max is gonna win this one, but it wasn't to be. I mean, he was less than a second behind Norris. So still, I think still quite impressive in that Red Bull, because I think the Red Bull race pace wise was just not there. Let's be honest. Compared to McLaren, and typical Max weekend, I would say, wasn't winning the race. But other than that, just a stellar job again, and I just think he'll be like a thorn for the McLarens for all season, to be honest. I'm intrigued how he's going to get on with this Red Bull. Is because the Red Bull looked better than I thought it would do. Mainly because it didn't looked okay, I thought, in practice. I don't know, Red Bull I just think they're always really good at just setting up something for the Saturday and just getting the car there to be ready for the quali, and then suddenly it's just quick. Massive congrats to Red Bull for that one. They always seem to just pull something out of the car to make it quicker and work better. And so I think they've got some really good mechanics, that's for sure. Next, George Russell. The quite quiet weekend. Just did a solid job, I think. He just, I think just the Mercedes was not quite up there with the McLarens and the Red Bulls. I mean, Max's Red Bull anyway. But I think he'd be quite happy with the podium, because I don't think it looked like it for the most of the race. just a solid job, I think. George just, kept on the road and yeah, finished on the podium. It's a brilliant start, I think, for the season for him. Next, we got Kimi Antonelli. I mean, what a job by the rookie. I mean, he just, I don't even know how he got into fourth position. Of course, he had the 5-second penalty, where it's reversed, so he got back into fourth. I'm not sure exactly what happened. I didn't see any of the videos. I'm not exactly sure where he got the penalty, but yeah, the reverse. So it's okay, right? So I'm not sure where in the pit stop he impeded another driver. But anyway, yeah, brilliant job by the rookie. Just yeah, really good start. I think I'm sure he'll be really pleased with him. Mercedes, I think he'll be really happy for his first race. Even though he made a few mistakes, but he just came back. Got on with it, and yeah, just did some incredible overtakes. Especially on Albon towards the end, is such an impressive overtake. So yeah, the kid, maybe there's something there. Yeah, so really good first weekend for him. He looked really happy as well. I think he's enjoying it. That's good to see. And yeah, I'm sure we'll see more of him this year. Yeah, great job by Kimi. Next, we've got Albon. Williams in the fifth. Honestly, I didn't expect Albon to be quite up there as much as that. Didn't quite expect Albon to be up there that much. I mean, fifth is, I think, really, really good for Williams. Really good start for them. Shame for Carlos, because I thought, yeah, scored more points than even what they got. So, but yeah, great job for Albon. He just kept on the road, just kept to himself, and just drove a solid race and outqualified Carlos as well. Yeah, just really, really solid weekend for Albon. I think he'll not be such a walkover as I think we all thought. I thought, Carlos is going to, dominate, to be honest. I thought, honestly, that's of course it's the first race, but so we'll see. But yeah, really good. I'm really happy for Albon. I think he really, really good race, and yeah, just kept with it. Going back to Mercedes, they leading the championship. I mean, that's not something I would put on the card, is it? So yeah, that is. Didn't expect that one. That's for sure. I don't think it will last, of course, but yeah, that was that. I just found it funny. Sixth, we've got Stroll. Okay, I don't know where he came from. Sixth, I just see at the end he finished in sixth. So yeah, well done to him. I think he just didn't see much of him on to be in the race. I think he just honestly, I don't know how he ended up in sixth. Yeah, he just didn't make any mistakes, really, not from what we've seen, and yeah, just I didn't expect Aston Martin to be in the top 10 because I thought that car looked much worse than it actually was in this race anyway. Yeah, so yeah, well done to Stroll for that race, really. I mean, yeah, well done, mate. Seventh, we've got Hulkenberg in the Haas. Again, just man, there's so many good drives this first weekend of the season. Yeah, Hulkenberg seventh. Um, was out qualified by his teammate. But other than that, yeah, did a really good race. Again, just didn't see him making mistakes where it seemed everyone was. So yeah, just again, good performance, good recovery drive. You know, he started from quite far back, and yeah, I mean, I'd even like I to be honest, I expect this from Hulkenberg because he always kind of gets these performances, gets these things out of the car of the race when you got situations like that. So yeah, yeah, it was a chaotic race. Rain, no rain, then started to rain, then at the end stopped raining and it was sunny and everything. Yeah, it's the kind of race that we all enjoy, I'm sure, and it's the kind of race we've expected from Australia. For me, this was always that should always be the first race of the season, and Brazil always should be the last. It just sounds right. I don't know about you guys. I think we got used to Abu Dhabi as the last race, got used to Bahrain as the first race, but for me, yeah, I think having Australia as the first race it's just right. I don't know. I started watching Formula One since 2007, so I don't know for how long I've seen Australia as the first race. So yeah, it was always I'm not saying it's the best track for racing because it's quite a hard track to overtake on, and I think we've been seeing that in this race with these conditions. It's quite hard to follow still through the fast corners. I just you always get these odd races. Always something happens there. And next we got Charles Leclerc, and we got the best radio ever. I cracked up laughing. Come on. That was just too funny for me. It was just too good. It almost feels like Charles just wrote that somewhere. He knew that was coming. I'm sure he knew that was coming at some point. If not this race, some races this season for sure. Because that was just a brilliant one. And so, but other than that, yeah, I think Ferrari will be really disappointed with themselves. Not sure what they could have done better, really, in this race. Maybe pitted quicker for the intermediates when it started to rain again towards the end. I think that would have been the right call. Whether that would move them up much in the grid, I'm not sure, to be honest. Yeah, it just didn't look that quick. It just looked, slower than a few of the midfield cars, I feel. So, yeah, so 8th, is not great. Not a great start for Leclerc, where I thought, he'd be kind of up there with the McLarens, but it wasn't to be. So I don't know. Maybe it's just this track. I don't know. We'll see in Shanghai how it pans on. We'll see in Shanghai how it goes there. But yeah, no great stuff for Ferrari, and yeah, but I am looking forward to more radio messages because that was a good one. So keep them coming. That was a good one. Next, you got Piastri. Come on. Come on. Why Australians are so unlucky? Why are you guys so unlucky at your home Grand Prix? Come on, I mean, had a brilliant race for the whole, most of the race, and then just that little mistake. Same mistake that Norris pretty much made, but just Norris kind of got away with it, and Piastri got stuck in the grass and just lost loads of time and went the back of the grid. Still recovered to ninth, which is really impressive. But yeah, it's just a shame because I thought he had a really good race. Kept Norris honest, kept right behind him for most of the race. I don't know what the hell that was about with the team radio where they told him to stay back, no overtake and whatever. Gosh, gesture, I'd be like, not yet, mate. It's too early for that. But yeah, I don't think he was. I think he would have listened anyway. If he just got a chance to overtake Norris, so I don't think he would have listened. Which I don't think he should have. But yeah, ninth. Yeah, he wanted to be at least on the podium for sure for his home Grand Prix. And it would be nice to see an Aussie up there. Sorry. Yeah, it's a shame, but how things go sometimes. Next, we got Hamilton closing off the top 10. Yeah, again with the team radio. I know he's still, they're learning from each other. I'm sure at least I hope they will improve, when to talk, what to say. But other than that, yeah, again, not the best start for Ferrari. I'm sure he expected better. I think he, especially with the fact that Mercedes is, third and fourth, Ferrari's 8th and 10th, and yeah, it's just the only plus I would say is he wasn't too far behind Leclerc. I thought he was kind of just right behind him in quali and most of the race, I thought. But yeah, I thought he was stuck behind Albon for some time. So I think that held him back. I think if he overtook Albon and Tsunoda during the early parts, I think he would have been higher. Again, it's quite hard to overtake on this track, and so even in these conditions, just get a point at least, I guess, but not a great start. Now let's go to our non-finishers, which was quite a few, 6 of them. It seems they were falling over each other one after another. You got Isaac Hadjar, crashing out of the race on the formation lap. I feel sorry for the kid. I thought, it's a bit harsh. It's crazy how easy it was to lose it. Which, just you could see the conditions are not great. It was really slippy. And of course, it was not just him. You had Carlos Sainz crashing behind the safety car. You had Jack Doohan crashing on the first lap. So, which again is a shame for him. This is his home Grand Prix, and I thought he was doing quite well up to that point. But yeah, can you do? Bortoleto crash out as well. Again, I thought he was having a good race. Just kept it clean until that point, and then had rookie Alonso crashing out, losing on the curb, spinning, and reversing into the wall, unfortunately. Again, I thought he was having a good race. Aston Martin didn't look as bad again. Considering Stroll finished sixth. I think Aston Martin. We were really happy with that, considering where that car looked. Yeah, I think just Alonso was a bit unlucky there. So yeah, and we had Lawson crashing out as well. So yeah, it's quite entertaining race. I'm not saying it was like the best racing itself, because I felt we didn't see too many overtakes. But of course, I'm not saying that's the main thing that we have to see every race, because there's a lot other things that happen in this race. Like, you know, you had a lot of people crashing out, and you know, different strategies, and you know, when to go on the dries and skip on the road. And it was just good to see the cars back on the track racing. You know, we got our first race under our belts. Great to see, and super excited for this season. I think, yeah, I think it's good. I really think it's going to be a good one, and can't wait for Shanghai in the next few races. Yeah, how it all play out. I mean, McLaren again. And McLaren, of course, look super quick, and I think they will be hard to catch. But I'm intrigued how the McLaren dynamic will carry on, depending on, of course, if Norris will continue to, you know, win races, or is Oscar going to get a few races in him as well, or whether Oscar can, you know, challenge Norris on you know, from whichever weekend, get a few wins. So he's, you know, he has to stay up there, because the more races pass by, and the more Norris dominates and stays ahead of him, the worse it will get for Oscar, especially if Max is right there behind. So yeah, he has to keep him honest. Basically did what he did this weekend, just finish right behind him at least. I think that is at least what he has to do. But I'm sure, you know, you could see Oscar wanted to win this one, you know, and he was right there. Just, yeah, didn't make it to. He's right there, just didn't work out. That's just how it goes sometimes. Other than that, really happy that we have a first race under our belts. I'm excited for Shanghai. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. This is my 2025 One Australian race review, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.